guys, dropping a new video here I thought would be of interest not only to the collector but also to the reenactor. When people think about World War II equipment, they picture rifles, helmets, and fighting knives. But one of the most important pieces of gear carried by countless American servicemen never fired a shot. What could this be, you ask? I'll tell you. It wrote letters home, signed military documents, and recorded history. Today, we're looking at the fountain pens that traveled to war with America's greatest generation. Who doesn't like a good fountain pen? Well, okay. I guess somebody who can't read or write. Anyways, before disposable ballpoint pens became common, fountain pens were the writing instrument of choice for millions of Americans, including U.S. soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. One of the most iconic was the Parker 51 Vacumatic fountain pen. And I happen to have a couple of examples here. They came in multiple colors and the caps came in different finishes, gold-filled and sterling. And they oftentimes had different little designs on the caps, and they had jewels on the top. They were introduced just before America's entry into World War II, and its hooded nib, which you can see here, it's got the hooded nib, you can barely even see it. It was made that way to protect the point from damage, while the Vacumatic filling system held a generous supply of ink. Its reliability made it one of the finest fountain pens of its era, and many servicemen simply referred to it as the 51. Parker also had some fantastic advertising during the war, which can often be found in old magazines such as Life or even National Geographic's. The other day I was looking through one such magazine, and I found an ad that showed the Parker 51 fountain pen and also a P-51 fighter plane. And in big letters across the ad, it said, 2 P-51s, both with brilliant war records. Now, how cool is that? Another favorite was the Sheaffer Military Clip, which I also have an example of one of those. You see right there, they came in unique colors and designs, and the clip sat higher on the cap. It allowed the pen to ride lower in the shirt pocket without interfering with the military pocket flap closure. It was a practical wartime design that has become one of the most recognizable military fountain pens ever produced. The streamlined Eversharp Skyline, which I have one of those as well, is kind of a unique design. It's pretty, but it was designed by industrial designer Henry Dreyfuss, and it became another popular wartime pen. Its modern appearance and dependable performance made it a favorite among both civilians and servicemen. Some of the lesser known manufacturers also deserve recognition. Companies like Esterbrook, Conklin, Moore, Wahl-Eversharp, I've never heard of this one, Mabie Todd Swan, Wearever, and Arnold all produced pens that found their way into military service or into the pockets of Americans supporting the war effort. As for nicknames, soldiers usually referred to their pens by the manufacturer's name, but fountain pens also earned colorful field nicknames like ink sticks, leakers, and pocket bombs. Whenever one leaked blue-black ink all over a uniform after a long day in the field. These weren't just pens. They wrote female letters home, signed promotion orders, completed military reports, and preserved personal memories that families still treasure today. In many ways, these fountain pens helped write the history of World War II. call to arms. I'd like to hear from you guys. Who do you think is the oldest and most respected manufacturer of fine writing instruments to date? Have you ever heard of some of these makers that we mentioned above? Are there other World War II fountain pen brands that I forgot to mention? And finally, what is your favorite fountain pen that you use at reenactments or even for everyday writing? And what brand is it? I have to admit, mine is the Eversharp. I love this thing. Writes really, really well. Anyways, leave your answers in the comments below. If you enjoyed military history, historical collectibles, and the stories behind the artifacts of the greatest generation, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a new episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.